ComicGains. If you're new to the show, I'm Adam.
I'm Zach, and this is Princess Royal House, looking very lovely today, just like usual. She's doing the princess way. You do too. Bow down, respect, and of course, there's Coco. Let's go.
The
Take a
comic
walk.
Coco is
Let's
in
go
the house.
take a walk, Coco.
Hey, well, I think we're in the last week of November.
Yeah?
Yeah. Hey, guys. It is Wednesday. We're coming at you live, and we have a really fun show lined up for you. So, we have a really interesting topic to talk about. We were going to talk about comic theft at basically comic stores. That's been going around, an epidemic crossing the nation. We have new comic book day to talk about, and a very, very light week. Plus, we thought we'd open a long-lost mystery box that we found. This is actually from September. I don't know how that happened. So we have a mystery box from September. So really fun week. Plus, it's somebody's birthday today, too, in case you didn't know. And it's not in this room. Do you know whose birthday it is?
Agu?
We'll get there. We'll get there. All right. But before we do anything crazy, let's do something normal.
Well, I need some caffeine, and Dunkin' Donuts makes a fine brew, and to kick it up, bumps up the jam. It's a coffee cake muffin. This is their bakery series. It sounds delicious, but has a lot of sugar.
The muffin series?
Who cares? No, it's the bakery series.
Oh, top of the muffin to you?
Top of the muffin top to you. I drink so many of these, I'll get myself a muffin top. Ha ha ha. Oh man, I think it's good enough you could bake this and be even better.
It would be good.
Wow, yeah, it's very
better
tasty.
over ice.
Might be better over ice. Still pretty good.
Let me say hi to everybody. We got a lot of our friends here hanging out. Las Cruces kicking off the show for us. Warlord, our moderator, is here as well. Welcome in. Agu, hey, good to see you, buddy. Woo! Ciro is here as well. I love always seeing Ciro. I have a few issues. He is in Fort Myers today. Always somewhere in the world. Nucktech, how's it going? Thank you for always doing double duty with us as well, Nucktech. Woo! Milt is in the house. Oh, he guessed it. He put down. It is Howard the Duck's 50th birthday today. He's 50 years old. He's older than me. That's pretty crazy. Woo, one shot. Hey, how's it going, nerds? Welcome in. Paul Steger in the house. Our neighbor and friend is here as well. Lon Espinoza, our other neighbor and friend, is here. Woo, everybody's here. Steve Sayer in the house. How's it going? The real James Willie is here, not the fake James Willie. And, the Cantonese Kid. What is up? And Larry Green rounded it out. How's it going, Larry? How's it going, everybody? So, like I said, we got a fun, exciting show to talk with you guys about. And, a lot of this will be good because we got a lot of our Washington folks in the house. So you guys will actually know what Zach is talking about later when we're talking about comic book store thefts. Although, we'll get into that. All right, first things first. New comic book day. Super, super light week. I think they do that like leading up to Christmas or something, I think. Or they're rounding out the fourth quarter. Yeah, I think they tend to like slow it down a little bit because it looks like a lot of big titles are coming out for January. So everything's kind of kicking off, like all the new Ultimate titles, like Ultimate Spider-Man comes out in January. And although I will say, check it out when we get closer to Christmas. DC put out some really cool Christmas books. So hopefully we get to see that. Speaking of this is the Harley Quinn holiday card book. Oh, cool. And I saw these on the order list, and it seems like Princess wanted to get one. So it's kind of weird. It's set up like a Christmas card, although hopefully nobody cuts those out, cuts out. So maybe you could cut out and send it, but really beautiful Harley Quinn cover with a Christmas card on the front. But I think it's pretty cool. It's interesting. They did a bunch of those, I think. Very nice. Depending on the title you're at. Oh, Captain, my Captain, how's it going?
How's it going?
Woo! Oh, and Mel wants to know who's that girl with the glasses in the back.
Oh, yeah, that's what I was going to say. Guess what? I'm being left out, guys. These two got brand new glasses, and guess what? I have none.
We'll get you some glasses.
It's horrible.
Coco was wearing them.
Coco was wearing them.
Woo! Oh, August says inside cover of the Harley Quinn is, nice. No, I noticed that lately in the books I've been reading, there's like the Star Wars ad that has a maze, or is it a maze? Yeah, a maze inside the book. I'm like, they're still doing that? Like, what if somebody filled out the maze inside there? Oh, Cyril want to know if he missed the drink.
Oh yeah. I already drank it. Dang. It was pretty good. It's a coffee cake muffin, the bakery series from Dunkin' Donuts.
Nice.
Highly recommended.
Oh, Lon made a good point. Any month that has 5 Wednesdays always goes light on the last Wednesday.
Ah.
I always forget to count that, but that makes a lot of sense, definitely.
And in regards to the menus,
you said that look good in
they
glasses.
keep it in there
Thank you, sir.
because they're amazing.
That's true. That is true. This one,
That's a
I
bad
strictly
joke right
ordered
there.
for the cover.
You're
It is
welcome.
Action Comics 1059. This is a Carla Cohen cover. This is the daughter of Steel.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, so like Steel has a daughter running around. Apparently, her first appearance isn't really worth that much, but
Okay.
I saw that cover. I'm like, who is this girl? And then she's got a Superman symbol, because I thought that was like Nubia for a sec, but it's Steel's daughter,
Okay.
John Henry's daughter.
Mm.
Cool cover though, really cool cover. And wouldn't be Howard the Duck's birthday without getting Howard the Duck. So there is. We only picked up the Scotty Young cover. There is a regular cover. It does have a first appearance in it as well. I can't remember who the character is, some like cosmic being, but that's one of the coolest Scotty Young covers I have seen in a long time. Long time.
Cosmic the Duck.
Right?
Cosmic the Duck.
Cosmic the Duck.
I don't know.
I can't remember. Yeah, there's a new one. I totally forgot that I ordered this because I wasn't gonna read Gang War, but this is Spider-Woman #1. Gang War started this week, guys. Believe there's a #1 for Gang War, and then it's gonna cross over into the regular Spider-Man. And then there's like Luke Cage #1 Gang War and Spider-Woman #1 Gang War. I was just gonna roll with it. See, it didn't seem like it was gonna be that interesting, but for some reason I was like, oh, Spider-Woman #1, and then I realized I think it's gonna be like a limited like 4-issue or 3-issue miniseries just for the Gang War. So.
Are they gonna go by like different types of powers? Because they're
For
like
the Gang War?
Yeah, like this one has electric powers.
I think it's like all of the like all the street level villains.
Okay.
You know, like the thug level, like kind of like Kingpins and your Hammerheads and your Tombstones are all gonna get together and like have a big duke it out, and then all the heroes that are like more street level are gonna come in and fight them.
Punisher could have done it because he was the head of the.
He's dead right now.
Oh.
Ish.
Is.
Well, there's the new Punisher, but he hasn't crossed over with anybody. And speaking of dead, Moon Knight 29 came out. Really excited if you guys didn't know. Issue 30 is he dies supposedly in issue 30. So Moon Knight will die. Mm-hmm. I don't know how official that's gonna be. I mean, there's already Hunter's Moon, so maybe they are gonna pass off the thing, but we'll see. Some pretty big issues coming up. Issue 30 looks like it's going to be a pretty important issue. Woo! And Jeff Coy in the house. How's it going, Jeff Coy? Yeah, I hope Gang War is better than Dark Web was a big letdown. That was pretty bad. Pretty bad.
Left you hanging?
A little bit. Little web hanging. A weird crossover like X-Men and Spider-Man. The Righteous Flipper in the house. How's it going? Huzzah! Oh, and the Comic Forge. Pressable Defects. How's it going? Hey. All right, and last but not least, Miles will be in the Gang War. Of course, I'm not going to skip on Miles. So, Miles Morales, Spider-Man issue #12, a Gang War crossover. So, I believe with at least some of the crossovers, I'll know what's going on in Gang. I'll get the gist of the Gang War.
I mean, at least
figure out which team I'm going to be on.
At least he can tag his territory.
That's true.
Spider-Man 69.
And then, Steve says, yeah, the new Batman 89 continue on story came out today, too. So I know a lot of people were looking at that. Oh, we got Mr. Bell Stoppa. Hello from
Bell Stoppa.
Puel. Hope I said the name.
Oh, another neighbor.
Yeah, another Washingtonian.
Yes.
All right, guys. Mystery box or story time? You want to do story time?
Yeah, I can do story time.
So, all right, guys. Zach came across a really cool article that had to do with bleedingcool.com that had basically this epidemic going on across the United States where all these comic shops are getting broken into or people are stealing stuff. Mm-hmm. And it was very home to us because in the article, like 3 of the stores were Washington-based stores. So I'll let Zach take it away.
Yeah, it's basically Northern America, mostly in this article. And 3 of the stores that they talked about were local in Washington. That also hits close to home, too, in Canada. Canada's pretty close to us.
We got a lot of Canada.
Right? So, Homes, lockers, and comic stores, oh my. All three have been hit, and they've been hit from various degrees. Some people only get, a couple thousand hit. Other people, really unlucky, 200,000. $200,000 worth of comics were stolen on a certain one of these. So we'll talk about close to home, the Comic Place. They've been hit recently, and it was between the price range of 2,000 to 4,000 comics. And the funny thing is, not that bad. Two to 4,000. Probably the most expensive thing is going to be is to fix their doors and windows. However, they broke in. And the funniest thing is, he was actually making a joke with his employees, and he played on blast. Devenda's Bunhart's Insect Eyes playing at max volume as a prank for opening staff. So not only did the people stealing the comics, had to listen to that at high freaking volume. I'd be really mad if I was their neighbors. High volume. Not only did they got that in camera, they also got the constant, going to the silent alarm.
They turned on the music while they were in there?
The song was left I don't know, probably midnight or something like that.
Okay.
And so they probably freaked out. That's probably why they didn't steal more than $2,000 or $4,000. So $2,000 to $4,000 worth of comics at that place. I would have thought, because we've been there before, you'd be able to steal a lot more than that. I guess they were newbies.
Yeah.
They suck.
The Comic Place is in Bellingham, Washington, so it's right up by the Canadian border for us.
Yeah,
a very big comic shop. Big comic shop.
Yeah, so another one that's recently, 2019-ish. It's been a while. It's only recently been brought up again because the break-in, I think, happened in 2019, and then finally they charged somebody, but they don't know if he actually stole the books. So they're trying to figure that out. But if you can't prove that he didn't steal them, that, he somehow got it through another way, maybe bought a storage locker or something like that, he could serve to 40 years or be given 40 years. So apparently there's theft in 2019, guy stole in Connecticut $200,000. And some of the books including is Amazing Fantasy 15, X-Men #1, and Fantastic Four. And like I said, he could serve a 40-year sentence, probably like 30 for a good behavior, but that's a pretty hefty price for stealing some comic books. I don't think it's worth serving that much time. And then, in the Kent, Ontario, Canada, I guess.
Ontario?
Ontario. Stole $3,000 worth of comic books in a home break-in. Yeah,
that's my worst nightmare.
That's the worst nightmare.
I don't want to have anyone break into the house and take any comics. That's why they're under my mattress.
Yes,
no.
Yes. And then there's a store in Seattle, Tales to Astonish, that was stolen $25,000 worth of comics. And they are starting to think, is it even worth being in business when that much merchandise is taken from them just in one night?
They had something where they had 3 break-ins, right? In a 6-month period, they kept getting broken into.
Yeah, Seattle's pretty bad. If you have never been to Seattle, it's pretty bad as of late. And then I believe the last one that was reported on, in Nashville, Tennessee, thousands of comics and toys were stolen in a storage locker, but it was owned by a company, and the company's ownership traded hands. So the person that sold it and to the person that bought it, the person that bought it got the really bad raw end of the deal, it looks like. And that's all I got to report on the comic theft. It's a lot of dollars. Just right there is probably close to 250, maybe even higher, $260,000 just in North America of comics being stolen.
That we know of. Yeah, that was reported. Josh Oliver, hey, welcome in. Oh, it's Bruce Leroy. Hey, Bruce, how's it going? We know who you are. And Dr. Von Hoot, how's it going? And Lon made a good point. Dreamstrand is another comic shop in Seattle that's also been hit multiple. I think that's one in West Seattle that got hit a bunch of times. And just from ones you guys might even know, I know Mill Geek Comics got broken into a couple years ago where they smashed. That's where Comic Tom and Russ and them. Or Agu is, some used to work there a bit. Princess's shop got broken into less than a year ago. And there was even Everett Comics, which is a big one close to us old shop. They got broken into, and they're right next to the Pop headquarters, and they had a giant Pop statue in the front window, and they actually like ran off with that. So it kind of depends. It seems like the stores that are getting luckier are the ones that like don't have their walls covered in like huge books, which that tends to be the case more these days. Like you go into a shop and there's hardly any like expensive books in there unless they're like in the back room or in the safe. And I don't know, it's just weird. Like I feel like not very many people were doing smash and grabs in the comic shops, in the past, and all of a sudden it's just in this last year or two, it's just been going crazy. So, sucks for all the shops, but hopefully, I know in the case of like Princess Shop, she said like, most of all their good books were not out on the wall, so they just keep a bunch of like goofy books in the case to kind of trick people into stealing those ones if they do break in. But yeah. Ooh, oh yeah, Paul says Mill Geek just got a massive upgrade on their alarm system. Basically that's what you got to do is just get your alarm system like tip top. You got to have like the sound, you got to have the cameras, and then as us as comic people, maybe some of you own a shop, but we just need to be careful like not buying stolen comics. Try not to buy any stolen comics. You know what I mean? Like yeah.
And a couple things to keep your collection safe. I mean, you can show people that you have a collection, but don't tell that many people, because the more people that know about it, more people that can talk about it, especially if they know what your address is.
We just been blasting ours on the internet.
Right. So that's one thing. Another thing, of course, consider where you're living at. I mean, your location's pretty important. I mean, if you're living in like a rougher side of the area, I mean, your chances to go out way higher.
That's true.
Whereas if you're living a little bit farther out in the country, or now you maybe 5 miles from the main strip, you might not have to worry about it. And then, of course, really expensive books that you might want to consider having a safe.
Or keep them in a safety deposit box.
That's inside the house. Just saying. Our safety deposit box, or
really
a secure storage unit for a vast collection, too. So, I mean, it might be worth it if your collection's like $200,000 and it's in a security control with a storage unit area, temperature control, too.
Yeah,
might be worth your money.
Yeah, definitely something to talk about. Just keep the ears out. I guess the biggest thing is like if you run into people who are selling slabs that don't know anything about slabs, that might be a kind of a dead giveaway where you're like, why do you have these?
Right?
Yeah.
Because if you buy it off of them and someone finds out that you have them, then they're stolen, you have to give them back too.
Yeah.
I mean, you do it anyways. You don't want to steal someone's prized collection.
Yeah. For sure. So, just something to think about. You can always let us know down in the comments later on if you know any stores locally by you that got broken into that we didn't talk about. But I thought it got hit to home because like every shop in Washington has gotten hit. Almost every shop, it feels like. Almost every shop. So, it's tougher with those guys. Most, if not all of them, are not a corporation. So, nobody's paying for that when, you can't just be like you're working at Walmart and you just got to like step back and be like, just take the stuff. Like it's all insured.
Yeah.
No,
it's not.
Yeah.
Not for comics.
Oh.
What did Coco just fall? Jeez. Coco's not as spry as he used to be.
Yeah, it's somewhere we live. Stay from Broadway. That's not where ComicGains live. Yeah. No. All right, mystery box time, guys. We were talking serious. Let's open some goodies. Yeah. Before we let you guys go, and don't forget plans this weekend. We will be on Whatnot regular time, so Zach and Adam will be on at 3 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, and everything starts at $1. Whatnot's been kind of crazy lately, and then Princess will be on after at 6 p.m. and polls this week, right? Amazing polls. Also $1 start. So that's funny. Let's see. Box Heroes. You guys have seen us open this a bunch of times. These are $40 a month. Subscription box. They've been hit or miss lately. We finally hit a grail as of late. Remember we hit one grail? So we'll see. The superhero mystery box was a big fat stinker though, so which I think everybody kind of agreed with that.
Oh, did I just pin the wrong message?
What'd you do?
Oh, I am trying to select your function, pinning messages.
So let's see what we got here.
So people can see. I think people can read that now. I did it.
Oh, cool. Oh, we got a comic card, Red Skull, Baron Zemo team up. I remember those from back in the day. And then there's a Mario sticker. And
I still deleted Ben's message. Oh no.
what'd you do?
I accidentally deleted Mel's message.
Look what you did.
Let's see if I can undelete it. Oh no.
That's Paul said he did so.
Oops. Sorry, Mel. Yeah, he was asking if you guys have collectible insurance. Collectible insurance. Comic insurance.
I think we have something with the house. Yeah.
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 It only covers so much, but you can actually get individual collector insurance.
Well, yeah,
like
if you have
Mel was
like
saying.
a big book, yeah. If you got an Action Comics 1, I'd probably get insurance on it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good point, Mel.
Yeah.
Sorry,
That is a very good. Yeah, what are you deleting stuff? All right.
I gotta try this.
Let's see what Box Heroes got us for September. I'm guessing maybe not so good.
What the?
Oh, that one's cool.
Let's see if
Oh,
I can do this again. Pin message.
which one is this? The wonder what version? That's the Batman Spawn crossover, the new one, but it's the Jim Lee cover. So that's pretty cool.
Yeah, that is
Good one to
pretty
start it out with.
cool.
Batman Spawn Jim Lee. I thought that was really fun that Barnes and Nobles did the exclusive version of that one.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and then it was actually worth a little bit of money when it first came out.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
It's a nice cover on that.
Yeah,
one.
very
All right,
nice.
not too bad to start it out. Thought it was gonna be Box Heroes, guys. September. Oh. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles versus Street Fighter cover C. It's like Ryu versus Leonardo.
You know, yeah, that's pretty cool. Every time I hear Team NT, I always get that song in my head. You know, the animation. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle on a
Because
half
you heard it a
shell.
lot. I
Yeah.
feel like I heard it a lot.
A lot.
Shuriken. All right, this one's a thick one. Oh, King Spawn #1. It's a Finch cover. And they must have had some Spawn goodness going down.
Man, they should
Box Heroes.
They should have like led up to King Spawn. He should have been like Count Spawn, and then Duke Spawn, Lord
There's
Spawn.
There's a lot of other ones. A lot of Spawns now.
You know,
Gunslinger.
Peasant Spawn. You know,
Oh,
Bum Spawn.
we got this is 52 week 46. So yeah, DC 52 issue number 46. I was telling Zach about it. I didn't really know about the whole 52 week thing, but I guess that's the recount of the 1 year before New 52.
It's so
It's kind of a weird.
Joker Spawn.
Joker Spawn.
That'd be a cool one.
That would work. You know, if you ever want, it's the catch up. The year that you missed, they redid it. Oh, old book.
I'd say that Spawn.
Older book. That was cool. Moon Knight, issue number 24.
I recently looked at that.
Bill Sienkiewicz
It's
cover.
it's negative space.
Yeah, it's a fun one.
Yeah, that's
It's not too
fantastic.
bad. Little crispy book.
You know, Joker Spawn would really look like Batman, if you think about it.
Joker Spawn.
Yeah, or like Batman Who Laughs.
That would work. Jester Spawn. Oh yeah, Jester Spawn. That would work.
Dance Jester.
That would work. And Zach's favorite.
That's
Deathstroke
the
number 3, the
Terminator.
Terminator. This is a little like kind of 90s, early 90s.
Wait, was there a Jester
old-
Spawn?
Good old Slade Wilson.
That'd be awesome.
Probably.
And
Probably.
he would just as King Spawn.
Gen X, how's it going?
Noise.
All right. Let's see what we got here. Oh, Zach's other favorite, Cable, issue number 79. This is when comics sucked. Doesn't it have that look?
Yeah.
Like you see books like that and you're like, everything sucked.
They're like, they need
the
more
dark
muscle.
ages of comics.
He needs a thicker
Late
neck.
90s, early 2000s.
His feet, don't worry about his feet. Just draw them however you want.
Is that a Scotty Young? It is a Scotty Young t-shirt. Got it at Box Lunch. Box Lunch. Pretty exciting.
But you can't get food there. Just
No,
candy.
no, yeah. There is no food there.
Just candy.
Oh, there you go, Zach. The wedding issue.
Oh yeah.
X-Men 30.
She should have.
Jean Grey
me.
finally marries Scott Summers.
What comic book female character would you marry? Or male character? Whoever. Marry whoever you want. Say it down below. I think I would marry.
Box Lunch sounds sexual. A little bit.
I think I'd marry Magic.
The shirts are really expensive. Be the one you love. How's it going?
I think I'd marry Magic. I think.
Marry Magic?
Yeah, I like Magic.
She'll kill you.
No.
She would kill you.
With love.
Oh, there you go, Zach. Captain Marvel issue number 13.
Okay.
When did they even make
Oh,
this
Rogue.
series?
That's a good choice. Rogue's pretty hot. But you just have to figure out how to get past her parasite powers. Her absorbing, well,
Parasite.
yeah, she's gonna like suck you.
Princess Spawn.
Well,
there is a female Spawn.
yeah, he has a good point. Rogue would be good.
And last but not least,
she is. Be the one.
Bazadula Stormbreaker variant. Okay.
Rogue's a good choice.
Oh, we got this before. This is the Pizza Dog one.
Oh, Catwoman. Oh, no.
Yeah, this is. And I can't remember what this was. I think it's.
Black Cat would be nice.
It wasn't a Black Cat book. I don't remember what book it was now. The Pizza, Lucky the Pizza Dog. So nothing too crazy in this box. I don't know if it was worth $40 or not.
No.
In that one.
Not even close.
Couple of decent ones. Moon Knight, the Spawn Batman crossover was cool. Woo! A lot of people. Oh, Marley, how's it going, Super Dog? Yeah. So that pretty much wraps it up. Little mystery box action, a little serious talk about comic theft in the store sense. Hopefully nobody's stealing comics from other people, too. That's a bad thing. You don't want to be doing that.
Or dumping coffee on a box of comics. That's always fun. We heard about that. No, it wasn't me.
Yeah.
It wasn't me. At one of our comic shows, we were walking around and it was like, yeah, the guy dumped a thing of coffee on our comic box. Like, oh no. And then just walked off.
Ooh, there you go.
I think Lon was there. I think Lon was
that guy just walked
at that show.
off.
I think Lon
was really okay with it. He's like, I'm all right. I'm okay.
Yeah, I was like, what the? I'd be so mad.
I would be.
Oh, Tala Ghul, yeah. Oh, I like it.
Some evil.
Yeah.
Little Catwoman.
What's Tony Stark's lady that eventually gets all
Pepper Potts?
Yeah.
I don't think Pepper's that hot in the comics,
no,
is she?
She's rich.
Yeah.
Eventually.
Oh, eBay sellers taking your money and not sending comics. That's bad too. Yeah.
Sometimes I've been guilty of sending them 2 days late. Sorry.
No, well, that's not sending them at all.
But I send them 100% every time. But sometimes they don't send my books.
Yeah. Emmy Comics, what's up? You made it just at the end. All right, guys. We are going to let you go. Hopefully, we will see you guys all on Saturday, if not Monday, and then Wednesday again. And if you guys didn't see, Wink's back. So Wink had his first couple shows back on. Pretty good. Our good buddy Wink is back in the game again, so it's exciting.
Yeah, I have a few issues. Has 2 disputes on eBay right now. I hate that. You buy a book and then they just don't send it to it, or they send you the wrong book and say, "Yeah, there's the tracking." Mm-hmm. Then you have to dispute it with eBay. Mm-hmm. Usually, if you're in good standing, they tell you they'll send you like a digital letter that you have to sign and send it back saying that those were not the books I wanted, or those were not the right books, and then usually they give your money back and then hit the seller with something.
We need to hit the seller.
Yeah.
All right, guys. Until we see you next time, stay safe and remember,
always get those gains. Every single one.
Bye, guys.
Bye.